You guys, so I just caught the train for the first time in I don't know how long, because I've been catching like Ubers from bus stations. I think, yeah, Ubers from bus stations. So I'm in Budapest, Hungary. How do I get out of this door? I need to go get cash from no, that's nothing. How do I get out? All right, figured it out. So let's see. So I'm all paid up. Fun fact, Hungary has their own currency. So yeah. So I forgot to tell you guys that my card, I had to cancel my bus that I originally had to come here. It's so loud. I canceled my bus because my card still hadn't arrived by UPS. And I was just gonna wing it and wait until it came and didn't get a bus, so everything worked out. So loud. That little Sprinter van is making all that noise. So my car came, I got on the bus. That was just a few hours later. I don't even know where to start. They have everything here. They have a Starbucks, KFC as usual, McDonald's, obviously, Burger King's. So for some reason I'm not hungry. I had some chips on the bus. So I'm walking around until I work up an appetite. And yeah, find some food. Something that I should tell you guys is that the tap water is totally safe and drinkable here, just like in Croatia. But the lady at the hostel went so far as to be like, in the bathrooms, if you get it out the faucet, if you get it out the toilet, even that's clean. Like, it's crazy. And in America, people still don't have clean water. Every time I decide to record, it gets really, really loud. All of the specifically vegan restaurants are closed, and I'm still not that hungry, but there was this place. Now, I love Tex-Mex, but I'm not purposely going out of my way to get it. But they had like authentic, like freshly cooked chips and salsa, which is what I've really been wanting. And like taquitos and burritos and stuff. So I might go there. I think I will. I think I can truly say that things here are actually cheap and affordable according to my standards. Like, I just walked past a cafe and I checked the price for their Americano. Now it's $3.90. What is their currency called? HUF. So it's the Hungarian Fornito or Fortini, something like that. I put it across the screen. But that equates to like $1.90. And then the restaurant I was looking at for the chips and salsa, I think I was gonna get not a burrito, but some kind of salad with like avocado and stuff. And it was like $3.40, whereas everything in Croatia was still coming out to be like $7 for like some kind of wrap. And then their smoothies were like, I'm about to lie, I'm about to start lying, maybe like one was 22 kuna that I had today, and it was a green smoothie. Tasted really healthy, not as nasty as the other one. So I put across the screen what 22 equals. Now they could be equivalent at this point because I can't remember what that equated to, but I just think they were more expensive down there. Finally off to get food. I've passed so many good food places. I am gonna try and grocery shop so I can cook lunch back at the hostel, but I'm gonna eat so good here, so good. Yeah. So $3.50, strawberry margarita $3.50, and then these, everything came up to $10, so whatever's left over, these. It's a little before 10. Good morning. I just wanted to show you guys like the little balcony at the hostel. out, so I'm gonna get to that and then go explore. I was having Wi-Fi issues this morning, went to Starbucks, couldn't complete the work because I had to wait on someone to send me something, and then I just ended up coming back to the hostel and everything worked out. So I wanted to go to the Museum of Fine Arts. It is under construction until October. So I'm going to, what is it? The Hungarian National Gallery is like a half-hour's walk away. So that's where I'm headed now. Wow, I'm oily. Sheesh. It, but the museum is like high up on this hill, so I have to trek up this unless I want to take the steps, which I don't, so I'll get there when I get there. Whoa. For some reason I feel like this had to have been like a castle or fortress at some point, because that ain't new. This is huge. It's huge, and you have to go through gates just to get up here. I don't know what's going on, but it's pretty cool. As I walk toward the Budapest History Museum, I realized I might be at the wrong museum. I just saw a huge building with the Frida Kahlo exhibit. No, this can't be maybe there are several museums connected. That's it. Exploring. I would hate to have to keep pulling my camera out and not being able to, wow, enjoy my time here, so I'm gonna go. explain how beautiful this cathedral is. I was about to like go back down into the city, but I ended up, I don't know. I ended up walking to a certain point and I'm still up here on the hill, but like there's a whole town up here. So I'm exploring this for now. I'm so glad I had such a beautiful and clear day yesterday because and it's kind of chilly. What is that? A lint. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I'm trying to upload a video, which the plan was to go to Starbucks. I didn't wake up until like 10. These beds must be memory foam. Like, I think they're memory foam. They are so comfortable. And now that it's raining, it's like I don't want to go out there with my laptop, so I'm trying my best to get it uploaded on this Wi-Fi. And then once it stops raining, like, I have a few things. I only have today and tomorrow as full days here, and then Friday I leave in the morning. I have things that I plan to do in this city, so that's no problem. I just need the weather to cooperate a little bit, and then I can hit the road. So that Wi-Fi, I even went to Starbucks and their Wi-Fi was complete trash, so I just gave up and came back here. I'm leaving my laptop like on so the video can try to upload, but if not, as I was walking out, I just remember I have a Wi-Fi hotspot that I would only use in situations like this because it's never been a problem. I've never had like an actual schedule, which for YouTube is Wednesdays and Sundays. So that's why I'm determined to like upload it today, otherwise it wouldn't be that serious. So when I get back tonight, I can just go ahead and set up the hotspot, assuming that the video has not uploaded yet. Right now I'm about to go grab something to eat and then show you guys this market that I hope is open today. Get there, and there's a freaking vegan place like staring me in my face. So that's what you just saw. I don't think I'll be able to go there for dinner. Maybe I could stop by for lunch tomorrow or something. I'll see. It didn't look that appetizing to me, but I thought it was cool. They have like a set menu depending on the day, and yeah, I may try to make it there at some point. Upstairs for a better view. I could liken this market to in DC it would be Eastern Market, but Eastern Market isn't this big. In New York it would be Chelsea Market. On the West Coast, or is it in Cleveland? Is it Pike Place Market? So yeah, just regular market. Loads of vendors with fresh fruits and veggies. Ooh, souvenirs. This is what I need. I get my mom magnets, refrigerator magnets in every country I visit, so I need to get her one for Hungary. So I got my magnet and I'm just gonna walk around. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna walk around, like look at what everybody has, which is mostly meat, which is always interesting to look at. so. I'll show you anything interesting if I find anything else. Alright guys, I am all done at the market. There was this beautiful bridge that I passed. Can you see it? No? Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. That I passed get here. There are a lot of people going in and out of this market. So I just want to cross it. It's like my third bridge in less than a day. But I'm going back over one bridge tomorrow to go to somewhere in particular. It's going to be a clear day, so it's going to be perfect. But so I'm going out of my way to not cross that bridge. And today we're going to see what's across this one. I thought I was coming into a museum, but it seems to be a hotel that has like pools and bathhouses, like a thermal spa, not thermal spa, thermal pool and spas and everything. I'm not about to get a treatment, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Everybody is headed up this hill right here, so that's where I need to be. So this is where the paths that I chose led me to. I read about this lookout point where on a clear day you're supposed to be able to see all the way to like the mountains of Slovakia, I believe. Yeah, it has to be Slovakia. I'm seeing mountains everywhere. This can't be it because I feel like the I feel like I'm not as high as I was yesterday, but I can look right over there and I'm kind of on par, if I'm not like higher than I was somehow. I just felt like I was so high yesterday. So this could be one of the many places where you can get a panoramic view of the city. It's right by the hotel that I was in with the thermal bath was Hotel Gellert. I'll put the name across the screen in case you didn't see it when I was like panning. So my camera just ran out of space, or my memory card just ran out of space. So yeah, the cross and the fact that Hotel Gellert is right here may help you, you know, get to this point. I should have, the place that I don't know if you can see me walk in, but where I was before this, and then I panned the camera and there was like this building inside of the side of a mountain, that was the actual church. It's been drizzling for a minute. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool even on a gloomy day. And I love when cities that look like this are like gloomy, especially Paris. Like Paris does not disappoint in the gloom. Neither does London. I really F with London, like a lot. Even though I would hate to live there all year round and be like in the gray and gloom, I love London. So yeah, no clue what I'm gonna get into for the rest of the day. Probably nothing. I think I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit. And yeah, that's it. Still here, I decided to walk up a little bit more, and when I found out about this place yesterday, I read that you need to go up like 137 steps or something like that. So once I saw the steps and the steps didn't end, I was like, I'm in the right place. And to put things into perspective, here is where I was yesterday. That's the actual museum I was in with the green dome and the little town to the left of it. So definitely higher, definitely much higher today. Hey guys, so it's my last full day in Budapest. It is so loud. So I get to enjoy this noise every single night, but it's not bad. The first night I slept with my I slept with my in-ear earbuds in, just because I think I was listening to a podcast or something, but like that drowned out the noise. And then the last 2 nights I had earplugs, which I always have. They are always in my suitcase all year round, but I never use them, and I got some from the front desk instead of just finally using mine that are like 5 years old. But so yeah, that coupled with the fact that I'm pretty sure this is a memory foam mattress, which is what my body has become used to like the last 7 years. So yeah, it's mine. So yeah, I sleep like a baby every night. Like I think I slept like 10 hours last night. I'm about to head out. Where am I going? The day before yesterday, I passed a bridge or crossed a bridge called Margaret Bridge, and when I was walking across it, I noticed midway there were steps leading down. And these are bridges over the river. So I noticed there were steps leading down, but it didn't seem appealing to me, so I didn't first of all, I couldn't cross the bridge. I don't think I could. I didn't even look. It didn't look appealing, so I was like, even though I see people going down there, I'm not going down there. It's not like this gorgeous lush greenery, and I'm like, ooh, let me go see what's happening. So I happened to be reading the other day, and the website I was on was like, yeah, there's this little island thing, and it's an archaeological site, and blah blah blah. Like, they just made it sound so cool. So I'm going back to this bridge and island. I'll figure out what you're supposed to call it. I don't see why you wouldn't call it an island, but it's very, very tiny. It's very, very tiny. So I'm gonna go see what's happening over there. There's this pastry that I keep seeing on the streets that are like freshly made, but when I tried to get one before dinner yesterday, it was like a late lunch situation, and I just wanted a snack, and I was like, I'm gonna hold off and get it then. All the stands on the street are closed, and then I walked around for the longest time looking for a shop that might sell it, and I couldn't find one. Finally, when I was headed out to dinner, I saw a kind of bakery thing right on the side of this building that sells them, but you never would have known. I never would have even known that they had edible things in there. So I'm gonna go get one of those earlier in the day, probably when I don't even have the taste for it, because I don't want to miss out on being able to get it, due to the fact that I leave tomorrow morning, like early tomorrow morning. So yeah, enough rambling. Gonna get out of here and get my day started. Okay, so I'm on the island. There doesn't seem like much to do. It reminds me of let's say Governor's Island in New York. There's a breeze, so I don't know if you can hear me. My camera is on like 16%, so in case I don't get to show you the pastry, it's called a chimney cake. I don't know how to say it or pronounce it in Hungarian. But yeah, if I don't get to show it to you, make sure you come and try it and let me know how it tastes or what you think. I'm definitely gonna have it today for sure. Show you the island. Yeah, it just seems mainly like a place for families. I don't even know how far I'm gonna go into it before I just go back and get the chimney cake and, I don't know, walk around for the rest of the day. I can't think of anything that like I have to do. Yeah, it's just a cool chill spot. And there's the rest of Budapest. Yeah, there's just a lot of people here hanging out. So I wasn't recording, but the guy saw my camera in my hand. He was like, no recording, which is very weird and unnecessary. But I got a cinnamon, forgot to look at the name, but I recorded the sign, so maybe you saw it. So let me see if I can. It's just this long wheel of something. I don't know what it's made out of. I didn't look up the ingredients so I can enjoy it. Okay. It's interesting. It's good. But I think after today it would have to be something that I need to have the taste for. Kind of reminds me of a pretzel. But yeah. So since my camera is definitely about to die, that is it for today. I definitely recommend trying one of these things. It's called a chimney cake in English. They'll have chocolate, vanilla, cinnamon, and like 2 other ones that I can't remember. But yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it before going back to get my Kindle and finding somewhere to read in peace. I will see you guys in the next city.